Sadr is here. Tonight, I've chosen another vocabulary lesson. We are going to learn the useful language and collocations to express grief, sorrow, and regret. First, I've provided some verbs. Um, then we can see some collocations, and then I've provided some examples at C1 level um, to see how we can use these verbs and collocations in the context. All right, so the first set of verbs to express grief and sorrow. The first verb is lament, which means to express deep sadness or disappointment. Mourn, to grieve deeply, usually after death. The verb grieve, to feel intense sorrow. The corresponding noun of the verb grieve is grief. The noun is grief. To pine for, which means to long for someone who is gone. The verb long means wanting something way too much. Ache for, to feel deep emotional pain, as we have the word ache. Agonize over, to suffer mentally over a difficult situations. The corresponding noun for the verb to agonize is agony. Agony with a Y at the end means a pain that's really hard to tolerate. All right. Useful verbs to express our regret. Regret is a verb itself, also a noun. So to row, which is a formal verb, to deeply regret something. To repent, to feel remorse for wrongdoing. To feel remorse. Remorse means regret. Someone who is remorseful is full of regrets. Bewail, which means to express a strong regret or disappointment. Deplore, to strongly disapprove and feel sorrow about something. And the last verb, recoil from, to shrink back emotionally in regret or shame. Here, some of the useful collocations. Again, I must say that these verbs and collocations are well suited for B2 or C1 level. To express grief and sorrow, we can say overwhelmed with grief. A wave of sorrow washed over him. Okay, washing over someone, simply put. Bear the weight of loss. The verb bear means to tolerate the weight of loss. Sink into despair. Be consumed by sorrow. A profound sense of mourning. Express heartfelt condolences. Grief-stricken family. Carry emotional scars. And the last one, to shed silent tears. Collocations for regret would be harbor deep regrets, express profound regret, feel remorse for something, be haunted by past decisions. I love this expression, to be haunted by past decisions. Look back with regret, a pang of regret, carry a sense of guilt, wish to undo the past. The penultimate one is acknowledge one's wrongdoing and regret something bitterly. So the purpose of these collocations is to use them in the context, in sentences, in conversation, whether written or spoken. So the first example, overwhelmed with grief, the man could feel a wave of sorrow washing over him. Number two, carrying a sense of guilt and wishing to undo the past, he was harboring deep regrets for not providing her wife with the undivided attention she truly deserved. Again, the collocation undivided attention is also good to learn. After finally acknowledging his wrongdoing, he felt a sudden pang of regret that stayed with him long after the damage had been done. Number four, unable to undo the past, she expressed profound regret and shed silent tears as she reflected on the consequences of her choices. The verb reflect means to think deeply about something. Number five, he began to sink into despair as he agonized over the decisions that had cost him both trust and opportunity. Number six, he continued to pine for the life he had lost, even as he tried to repent for the mistakes that had led him there. And the last example, she recoiled from the truth and later came to row her refusal to confront it when the consequences became impossible to ignore. I hope none of us experience such situations in our lives. And until next time, take care, and I wish all of us peace.